This conference will now be recorded.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Team Onward Learn and Earn with Molly. We are going to be talking about ways to build your business in the month of October. We will be discussing some products that are coming out in campaign 23. And the first thing we're going to do is the winners for the people who did homework. And we had, let me see, Denise, Tammy, Alex, Andrew, Kim Edwards, and then Linda Church, Perry Code, Becky Kane, and Melanie Rusk. They all did the homework. Tammy Pittman and Denise Gratz were the two who got the brochures and the samples. And Alex, you got the sample, the makeup bag with the samples. I don't know if you got one at conference or not, because I know you was there, so I didn't know if you got one of those. But if so, you got two, so it's all good. You got two.
Thank
So
you.
you are welcome. So when you do homework, it pays off for sure. Let's see here, samples and makeup, so I don't forget. Okay, so what are we going for tonight with the homework that I give you sometime this evening? I found, I did a massive cleaning on my office, or straightening up, because going in the hospital, I keep feeling like, oh my goodness, all this stuff is just kind of left, and I'm like, man, I cannot. I've got to have some. People are going to be like, are you serious? Like, what's going on here? So I had to straighten that up, and I found some things. If you are not muted, can we mute yourself? Unmute yourself at any time to ask a question, but mute yourself, please, so we don't get the background noise for the recording. Thank you. I found two of these bags. I loved these bags when they came out. I've never had more fun, Avon. These are just very, very lightweight bags. These are not like the bags that I gave away 2 meetings ago. Wasn't that, but these are they're kind of eye-catching. The Avon is kind of big here. If you were taking your lunch, if you had some stuff to take to work, if you were taking your kids into daycare and leaving them, this could definitely be something, but definitely cute. I found more of these too, but I'm going to be giving away 2 of these. So if you're a leader, think about your team member. Even if you get it, you could be using this to reward a team member. And the other thing with people doing events, look what I found. I found another Avon visor. So this is really cool, especially if you're not into baseball caps and things. These are Avon, the company for women, visors that are adjustable. I had one of these left. It was shoved in the bottom of the drawer. So I'm going to be giving that away too. We'll be going over the homework very shortly. So let's talk about quickly what we said we were going to talk about and what your homework was last week. We talked a lot about October coming up then, that the next big holiday was going to be Halloween. And how are we going to use the holidays that are coming in order to get a jump start on business? Events are coming, whether they are fairs. A lot of you have already been working them. There are all kinds of churches who are just having vendor events. There are community yard sales. There are all these things that allow you to be in the midst of people that you've never been in the midst of before. And that's a win. That's a win-win. Alex and I were earlier today, we're texting back and forth, and she had an event that she did, and the sales were not big at her event. We'll have her talk about that with me in just a little bit. But what she did say was that she was able to give out 60 brochures. Now, does that mean she's going to get 60 new orders in? No, that's not what that means. But it absolutely does mean that because of her planting those seeds, that hopefully people are going to look through that brochure. Maybe they will go on her site. Maybe they will register. Maybe they will call her and want to know more about the opportunity. Events are all about meeting new people without having to go door to door. And it is a huge way also to show how much Avon has changed, and so much of that being in a really good way. It is a way to introduce people to products they've never seen before. For somebody who before, when we had just a couple of lipsticks, now we have so many lipsticks. The great thing would be that there are many things that are different and many things that are new, and they don't know unless you have given them something that they can righteously see, whether that be a brochure or samples. If you were any of the winners of the $100 My Way and you chose the sample packets, and I've done that, I think every time they've offered it, it gives me an enormous reach to add something with the brochure, to add something with a business card, to reward somebody who orders. Uh, and I always pick things that they haven't used before. There are so many different ways to make this work for you, the representative. So we want to talk about that. The people who did send in, I actually printed off all of this, which was great. Kim Edwards was one of them. She, of course, had won the big Avon bag a couple of meetings before. She's excited that she won the bag. She was looking for something like that. Thank you. For Halloween, I plan to give parents samples, a lip balm, and another free product, all in a Halloween treat bag. Enjoy your evening. Now, let me tell you something about Halloween treat bags. I was always like, well, if they ain't into Halloween, oh, well, tough snot, blah, blah, blah. That's what they're getting. Well, I've adjusted my thinking a little bit. Halloween is great, but believe it or not, there are some parents out there and families that don't celebrate Halloween. But this time of the year, it's not just about Halloween. It's also about fall. It's also about the arrival of fall here towards the end of September. So a lot of times, when I'm going after bags at the dollar store or things like that, I'm looking for things that have pumpkins or leaves or coffee cups, anything that celebrates the season, kind of like you don't always have to do Santa Claus on the bags. They're adorable, but you could do candy canes. You could do some that are just red or green. Always remember that not everybody is just like you. Now, the best person to attract to your business is the person who probably thinks like you, because you guys are going to be on the money all the time. But in some cases, I would like you to look at your box and where you fall and kind of say to yourself, I know I fall here, but where do some other people fall at? Like if somebody sees something and they got Dracula on the bag, now me, I'm gonna think that's really cool because my sons are into horror and they love Jason and Freddy and all of that stuff. They're in that. But some people be like, don't you give my kids that. They will actually shy away from what you're giving them. But if you have something that's very generic with leaves or, guys, sometimes just an emoji, just the smiley faces or something. I'm not saying do them all that way. I am saying that it is okay. I even have bags that are geared towards the kids going, oh, what do they have? And I go, oh, I have something for mommy, but there's always a lollipop or a piece of chocolate. In Florida, you don't want to do a piece of chocolate, right? Okay, it's a messy mess, it'd be nasty. Right now in North Carolina, you don't want to do no chocolate, okay? But if you get a lifesaver pop or and remember, watch who you're giving things to. A lot of times I will do like lifesavers, cherry lifesavers, wintergreen lip that are individually wrapped. There's so many different things you can do. Halloween candy is at a all-time high. The small bags of gummy bears, most people are okay with gummy bears. There are things that you can do and you can say, oh, hey, this is for you, but hey, mom, I don't want to leave you out. Hey, dad, I don't want to leave you out. Because even for the men, I have the cologne. I obviously, sometimes I will have an overage of deodorants, the sports deodorants, especially when it's the buy one, get one free, whatever that looks like. And a lot of times if I'll see it, I will give them one of those. Again, have selection of what you offer, whether you're at an event. But the other thing is not just at an event. when you're out there in person, when you are out there meeting people, period. Yeah, Andrew says always hard candy unless it's a Halloween night for trick-or-treaters. Absolutely. As a mom, let me speak. If you tell me that there is a Snickers or a Reese's cup in there, it's not going to matter to me if it melts. Just bring it on and give it to the girl. Okay. I'm all good with that. I will put it in the freezer when I get home. I will wait and it can solidify. We are good. Absolutely. So, and a lot of moms are just like me too. So think about that. A lot of them are. So I thought that was good. And then let's see, Andrew, and we're gonna have Andrew talk. I'm not even gonna read yours yet, Andrew, because I want you to be able to show them. Let's see, Melanie, who's not on the call now, she normally catches the replays. Says, hi, Molly, enjoyed the replay, learned something new about the A boxes. Remember, we talked about A boxes. We talked about using the products, gifting the stuff in the boxes. We talked about never getting rid of the A boxes because you can make your own A boxes. And now we're going to have A bags, it looks like. And I love that because now it's going to introduce our customers to things that are bigger, to bigger sizes. They're not just the A boxes. Look, I'm not going to lie. I love them. I give them as gifts. I give them as thank yous to people who are high buyers. But the point is, I think this reminds me a whole lot of it's not Etsy I'm thinking about. Who am I? Ipsy? Is that what it is? What is the one where you can get? Is that what it is? I love those. For the longest time, especially to keep up with competition, I got those. I got the lowest one, but I got those. I wanted to know, how do these eyeliners compare to what we do? Then they would send me a sample of a cream or of a body cream or whatever. I think it's more along those lines, but I do love the fact that they're still keeping it. You can still purchase it for $10 with a $40 or more order. So that's a win. I do know that the A boxes were an attractor as far as the designs on the front. Y'all know as well as I do. That was nice. But we're going to see what they're going to do with this. It ought to be interesting. She also said she didn't know that if a customer purchased a certain amount that we can purchase them. Yes, if it's a personal order that you are filling and they don't buy it, Avon's looking at the entire dollar amount. They're not just looking at that customer's account unless it's an e-store order, which is completely different. It's apples and oranges. So if you feel like, hey, I've got a $300 order and you want to get 3 A boxes, and you can do that. You can do that, and you're just going to get charged the $10 each, which is good. She says, I plan on bagging up some brochures to hand out with candy, of course, for Halloween. The upcoming holiday brochures, I'll order extra, put in with a little letter describing our holiday products. It's our biggest time of the year. Hope to snag a newbie. Also, I'm hoping to be involved back to a local nursing home facility before the holidays. I am invited to a holiday show also in December, so I need to build up samples and products. And again, realize when I'm giving away these brochures and I'm giving away these samples, unless you're somebody like a lot of my oldies who just have lots of them, these are the times that I give out those older brochures. I do. I got to be clear, guys. I want people who love our Christmas stuff, but I want people who want to go past the Christmas stuff and want something else we got, And sometimes if somebody wants that, I'll go, oh, I will keep my Christmas catalogs. Like, look, 23 is going to look like this, okay? I will keep my Christmas catalogs done behind me. And when somebody comes up and they're like, oh, Avon, I'm go, oh, yeah, you can order from that brochure. Oh, I forgot. Hey, look, I just got the first of our Christmas brochures. Here, take this one too. You're going to find some things in this one that you may not find in this one. So, hey, take them both. Yeah, see, Andrew's been following me a long time. So, and he is a master of the events and stuff, which is great. So, that way, look, if that's all you have, that's fine. But if Mama Molly is going to send you guys out 20 or 25 brochures and you're wondering what to do with them, you gauge the excitement of the person who you are talking to. Oh my gosh, I love Avon. Oh, I used to have an Avon representative. Oh, I used to order online, and then one time I just went and she wasn't there anymore. I don't know what happened. Maybe she quit. When you've got somebody who can give you all the particulars of what they love about our products and our company, you want to make sure that you get these things in their hands for sure. Okay, so I love that. Becky Kane, who always catches the replays too. Molly, sorry I missed your live. Thanks for recording it. She goes, really, I only have 3 trick or treaters. The schools in my area though are doing a trunk or treat. Trick or treat, trick or trunk or treat. You know that thing. Where you go to the cars, open the trunks to get their treats. I'm going to stop by and hand out to the parents a bag with a book, lip balm. Got a ton from a sign up that placed an order. So remember when they were giving us 135, and some samples. Hoping this will snag a few more customers. Becky Kane, let me see, Becky Kane and then Kim Edwards and then Stella. Becky is most of the time our top seller on our team. And she's been doing Avon a long time, but she is somebody who has never gotten away from how she's always built her business. She has always built her business by handing out brochures, by leaving them at places. She is always with what she needs. Samples, lip balms. If she carries one of the bags we're giving away, she always has what's needed to snag another potential customer. And when she doesn't step on them about their information. She does ask, and if she can get it, she will. But if not, she knows she's done her job by planting the seed, which is great. So I love the fact that look, she's not big on social media, no part of being big on social media. But what I do love is that she is definitely the epitome of this works because she just keeps doing what she's always done, and people are still people, and brochures are still brochures, and samples and lip balms are still that. So I love that. Let's see here. What's another one we have here? Dun, 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 dun. I've already answered her on all this, but I'm gonna read what she says because I know y'all have all these questions too. This was Alex's, which I love. She said, my plans for the upcoming holidays for my business, I'm hoping is a good start for me. She had 2 vendor events lined up, 9/26, which she's already done, and 10/28. I plan to give books. She has so many old books. I hear you, sister. I'm not sure if I could take stock to sell a few items or to sell over to not to oversell. I get what she was saying, and not to overcrowd the table. So we kind of talked back, and we kind of talked about this a little bit. Like when I was doing my tables, believe me, I wanted to put everything I had on the tables. I really did. I mean, I had a sample thing. I wanted everybody to see everything. But I realized that in order for people to know it's Avon, there were things like Skin So Soft, Bug Guard, deodorants, obviously have your samples there. I always had a basket or something that was put together that they could win simply by filling out a questionnaire. And then of course, when somebody does it, look, you can either give them, she had a thing, I'm debating on giving a sample pack to all who fill out the interest form. Now, I thought what was great about that is, I never thought about that, but I've given samples out to lots of people. I just put them on the table. But I thought, if you didn't want to do a basket or something, you could absolutely have a sample packed together, place them in a basket, and say, free sample for a minute of your time, whatever that looks like. Now, I'm not going to lie, I still believe that some sort of a basket or something, when they just know that fill out the form for a chance to win this. Now, everybody likes a chance to win. I still think that grabs a lot of attention. But I would like to ask you, Alex, how did it go? Did you do that? Did you do the sample thing, and how did people respond to it if you did?
So I didn't do the sample packs. I was hoping to
Okay.
get the samples from the 100 My Way.
Okay.
I didn't get that
Okay.
in time.
Okay.
Um, but definitely having the form and having this, gift that they could win, was definitely a lot more enticing. I was
Great.
able to hand out almost 60 bucks. I had a whole brand brand new box from when I ordered campaign 16. I ended up with almost 200 catalogs that campaign on accident.
Oh, wow.
So
Oh,
I
wow.
used those to get rid of those and get my name out
Good.
there.
Good.
But I had about 20 people fill out the form. Maybe one or two didn't fill out their address, email, or phone number, in some sort. But everyone else, I had
Mm.
an address and either an email or an address and a phone number.
And isn't
So
that amazing, Alex? Like, how are you supposed to even get the stuff to them if they did win it? You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? It's like,
yeah,
look, I'm very upfront. I told Alex this. I said, I tell him, make sure you fill it out completely because if you don't, it's void. So if you want to miss out on $100 worth of products, you go right ahead. Somebody else will, but make sure in other words, and what I meant too was please answer the questions. Because the main thing for me has always been not do they want to sign up? Yes, that's important, guys. I'm not taking that. But this is about you making right now money. Yes, you want to build a team. Yes, you'd love to have residual income. I get all that. But when I started, and most of the ones who have been here for a while, they're going to tell you this was about the right now money. You wanted the customers, you wanted the people who wanted to buy the product, who boy would love to win that basket full of product. So I think that can be a really cool thing. Um,
I have some
she
experience
said,
with the baskets.
okay, go ahead.
So, the events around here, there's like every single vendor is doing a basket, and people in this area are afraid to give their information more often. So I don't get as many quality leads as I would like. But the ones I do, what I do with them, if everything's legible and they answer the questionnaire, after I pick the big winner for the basket, um, I'll pick additional people to win like a sample pack as a runner-up prize, and they're just happy to win something. It's like I actually won something. You actually drew my name, so that helps a lot. And I
That's
just
a
remind
good, and
people
it
if I
gives you
can't read
such
your information,
credibility.
I can't. I tell people I've had people in the past, and this is true, who I've drawn as the winners, and I could not read their information. So it's a I'll move on to the next person. I tell them if I can't read it, I can't tell you that you
Yep,
won.
yep.
But one suggestion I've tried and that I want to try is in this area, just to get people excited about the basket, sneaking in a $25 Amazon gift card. But I use the basket for multiple events, though. I don't use it just for one event because of the investment. But that gets more entries because people want to win the gift card too with the
Yeah,
Avon
that's
stuff.
that's a great idea, Andrew. Thank you for that. The other thing is too, I never pull the basket right there. That's always been a thing for me. I never do. So what I say is people sometimes were very hesitant because they're like, well, I'm not going to be here. You're going to pull it. I won't be here. And a lot of people say you have to be present. I say you don't have to be here. Fill it out, but make sure you fill out the information because I will deliver it or mail it to you, one or the other if you are the winner. So always think of another reason. Take their reason away for not filling it out. Take their reason away for not stopping. And not that you want to beg them, but the truth of the matter is you want to make sure that if you are giving stuff away, if you are giving a brochure away, you don't want somebody who's going to go right outside that building and throw the book away. I know people do it and they do it all the time. So I'm not the person who's going to sit at the table and go, hey, Avon brochure. Hey, you want that? Hey, you want that? And I'm like, hey, free Avon brochures. We have a basket here. You don't have to be present to win. All you got to do is fill out the form and you're on your way. And then if you wanted to say, oh, you filled out the form, hey, feel free to pick two samples. I remember we used to put men's, women's, and then skincare out. And when we had the lipstick things, there would be four, and we'd say, you can pick two of these. You can pick two of these, whatever. Otherwise, they'll grab them all. Oh my gosh, I'll never be needing them. They just put everything. But or either that or bag them up if you want to. Oh, you filled it out. Here's a sample bag for you for filling it out, and you don't have to be present to win, which is kind of cool. So I like that. She also had said, makeup is very hard in Florida. We talked about that. But I will find that my customers in Florida that I have now, they're really big on the eyeshadow and they're very big on primers, like just primers that you can wear, like the Magic, just the smoother primer type. They're not later on in the year, maybe they will, but a lot of people are not because it is hot and they know they're going to sweat it off. I know how I am when I'm in Florida. I'm like, why did I even do this? Why did I shower? Why did I put makeup on? Why did I do anything I did today? Even my mouth feels swampy. What's going on? Why did I brush my teeth? That's just kind of how you feel in some areas. So the thing is, it makes perfect sense, but there's always something because even if it's skincare, even if it's skincare samples, get them into something, whether it's the vegan line or no matter what it is, and there's got to be something that somebody wants. Let's see here. She is really working on trying to gain more customers. And of course, the social media is really big with her. I tell you guys all the time how good she is on the social media. And we are right. I know we're in fourth quarter, but really we are just gathering momentum right now. 22 is when it really starts for us. And this at 22 is just a baseline. 23, 24, 25, 26 is going to be what really does it as far as Christmas sales and what we would consider fourth quarter. So all of that was good. Denise says, I will start putting all my old brochures into bags. The local churches buy all the candy, trailers full, and I help pass out candy in a brochure for the adults in each car. They drive through. So instead of a trunk or treat, they have their kids, they drive through, and when they get to her car, guess what? Everybody they all get an Avon brochure too. Because she's volunteered, she can give her information and stuff out too. So I thought that was a really great thing. So if you check out your local social media, like churches local to my area, and if they're doing that, because they don't care a lot of times if you go to their church or not. They just want people to volunteer. They want people that will help them give the kids a really good and positive experience. And who knows, you may find a good church in the process. You never know. She said last year it was so much fun. We had 225 cars who came through. Can you imagine, even if you just got 10%, that's 22 and a half customers, okay? 20. Think about that. Even if you could get, let's say, less than 10%, what if you got 5 new customers out of that? That's just like a toss when you toss that many brochures. So absolutely is a good thing. She says, and I have the last car show for the year, October 23rd. I also have some bug guards from my bundles, and our local campgrounds has a big Halloween weekend. So I'll probably go over there with my bug guard and sell what I have left too. So that's a huge thing too. I mean, think about it. Campgrounds, people who are going camping. This is a good reason that if you're a part of a Nextdoor app, or if your own neighborhood has their own Facebook group or whatever, to put in that you have these stuff. I mean, I did the whole thing with the lip balm, giving lip balm to everybody in the neighborhood. They loved that. They thought it was great. The kids wrote thank you notes, and their parents are bringing them by the house for these free lip balms. So I found out who the really, really nice kids were in the neighborhood. Thank you very much. They were raised well. They said thank you. So I thought that was really cool. Okay, so Andrew, I'm not even going to get into reading all of yours. You are always good with anything that you do as far as festivals and other things, but he actually volunteered to come on, and so you guys could really see some of the things that he was doing too. So Andrew, why don't you take it away right now for a couple of minutes?
All right, so I'm not in a great neighborhood for trick-or-treaters, so what I did was I swapped weekends at work with someone to work Halloween weekend to have an extra weekend at the pumpkin patch I go to. With most of the events being canceled, that's actually my biggest event right now. So it's an opportunity with everything being canceled to clear out some old inventory, to get it off my shelves, because you don't want it sitting around expiring. So this is not something you would buy new product for. This is a way to just liquidate it, get liquid funds, and get rid of merchandise before it goes bad. So what I do is I make mystery grab bags for the customers, which they can buy discounted product to move it out, and it dresses it up for them, because this type of event they want cute. Like the A boxes at this event don't work. Like I'll do like a $5 bag in this normally and a 10 in this size, but it's not cute enough for this event. So what I do is at the dollar stores, I get a bunch of these Halloween bags and just dressing them up, like the $5 ones.
Oh,
They
that's so cute.
fly
Look at that.
off the shelf. They fly. I'll have like 30 to 60 of them. And they just go off quick. Just because they're in a different bag. And I will put a piece of candy and the Dollar Tree inexpensive party favors. I'll put like 2 little kid party favors, so there's something for the kids in it too. But the $5 grab bag has between $10 and $20 worth of product. I'm only getting 5, so this is why it's stuff that you're trying to get rid of. Like A boxes, I'll split them in half usually. And you're actually making a little bit in that case. So I'll do a
I love
5.
that.
Then I'll do $10 ones, and these bags are 2 for $1 at the dollar store. And then I have this year, I'll do a 20 and a 30. The 30 is gonna be like just a large Avon tote. I'll do one of those just because it gets people excited and they'll purchase the $20 one because you see the $30 one. I'll make a couple 20, but this year I'm using these bags. I showed them in the last video.
Yeah, they're
Here's the
so cute.
hat and the jack-o'-lantern. So the $20 ones basically double the amount. It'll be like $40 to $60 worth of product, but that's brochure price. Then I'll also put in I'll just tell you when to put in them. It'll be quicker.
Now, when you say brochure price, do you mean retail or do you mean the sale
Retail,
price
yeah.
in the brochure?
I go by
retail.
retail
Good.
value.
Good.
So there'll be a recruiting flyer in it with the product. I'll do a full brochure, full-size brochure on the bigger one, and then the little ones. I'll use these little smaller flyers. Just whatever old ones I have, use them
Nice.
up. There'll be a business card, the party favors, and I stuff them with samples, like older samples that are not really being used right now, to clear them out because I don't want them piling
Why
up.
not? Yeah.
Just because to make it full, and they're excited. And the funny thing is, I had these men mystery grab bags that I made for the pumpkin patch. I found these plastic toolboxes for $1 at Dollar Tree. I got a couple of them, and they had some men's products. Filled them with men's samples, and I posted. And an ex from an hour north of here from where I used to live saw the post on Facebook and wanted one, and then fell in love with the samples and asked me to mail them a Christmas brochure so they could order some men's fragrances.
Nice. That is very nice. And see, again, just something he thought he would do and wasn't sure how. And he didn't go buy a boatload of anything. He just bought a little of this and a little of that and said, how can we make this work? Hello, sweetheart. How are you? Look at that. So when you think about that, look, the great thing about our businesses are, I know we always say you're going to find out what works and doesn't work, but here's the truth. Sometimes all of it will work. It's where does it work? If you're at a vendor event somewhere, this may work great. If you're at some fair and you have a whole different line of clientele, that could work better. If it's a church event or a community yard sale, I'm sure Amy can tell you just as well, because Amy was in the flea market status of being able to go in there knowing people were looking for deals, just like a community yard sale. She's not going to take a $30 bag there and try to sell a $30 bag, but she could take some of these other ones and people, knowing they're going to get they're going to fly. So it's not every idea we're seeing is a great idea. It's where is the best place to take these ideas? And you don't really know that sometimes until you put them all out there initially. And then you're like, okay, these sold really well, but this didn't sell quite as well. So I always keep a notebook. What works? Because if I'm going to go do that again, what do I wish that I had more of? What do I wish that I had done more of? We have all these CBD products. There are certain places you can go where if you put together a basket for a CBD bundle, let me tell you something, it would go over great because CBD is so big these days. But yet there are other places that if you just keep it Skin So Soft and Bug Guard, that's going to be the thing that goes off so well. And a lot of times too, according to what you paid for products, like I know when I am doing events, and I'm not now, but when I was, the great thing is, I love if you buy 2 of these or 2 of anything that's here, I'm going to give you one. I'm going to give you your third one free. Like, the travel sizes of the bug guard that they can put right in the purse. So it would be like, buy 2 of these, whether it's the wipes or whether it's the lotion or whether it's one of the sprays. You're going to buy 2 of those, and then you're going to get a travel size to keep in your purse. I'm going to give you that for free. Oh, and by the way, I only have 6 left. Only have 6 left. So the first 6 who come and do this, they're going to get it. So make whatever that looks like. You want to make it attractive. Not a lot of money, make it attractive. What are they going to get? What are they going to get that is going to make it worth their while to actually get maybe more of something than they wanted? So a lot of it is trial and error. Okay. Again, Andrew, I cannot thank you enough for I lost, many of you know, probably all of you know who are on here, months ago, probably 6 months ago, I lost all my, oh, that's so cute. Look at that. That is so adorable, Andrew. I lost all of my files with Avon. And Andrew is one of these people that, like, when I put a file up or something, he was always saving it down. And when he sent me something in the mail, he had a little drive in there, and anything that he had ever made, anything he had ever copied from the groups, whatever that was, he put them all in the drive for me. And so I guarantee you, I have over half of what I have shared with people. And that was such a blessing, because the thought of having to go back and recreate every little thing. Now, some of the stuff has changed, because now, you don't go start Avon anymore. There's certain things we don't do, but the flyers and some of these things work. And so I've really been going through trying to take some of these and redo them. But I wanted to share some with you, because I'll be putting these in the groups. Some of them are already in the groups. All you have to do is just make it work for you. One of the things, like what they're all doing right now, is you're talking about the questionnaires. And Andrew already had this on here with the questionnaires about what information do you want to ask them for if you're offering a basket, whatever that looks like. This has actually got artwork on it. Mine didn't, because I was a stubborn person like that. I'm like, I'm not using all my colored ink.
I can't take the credit for that one. That one
Well,
came from
that's
another
okay. I
representative.
like this one. I'm in a different place now. And it's really small, so it doesn't take as much as some of the other ones I've seen where I'm like, why you got 8 colors in that flyer? That's going to cost me an arm and a leg just to make the flyer. It looked pretty, but it's going to cost me everything I make. So that's kind of how I looked at it. But this was great. Name, address, phone number, email. The best way to contact me, and then you select phone, text, or email. Check all that apply. I'm already being served by an Avon rep. I would like to have an Avon rep. I want to receive an Avon brochure on a regular basis. I'm interested in starting my own Avon business. It's very clear. It's very clear, because I'm never out to take somebody away from another sister or brother Avon representative. So I need to know when to close that deal completely. Some people will say, they'll come to my table and they'll say, oh, I already have an Avon brochure. And they'll say, oh, but I haven't seen this brochure, which always tells me what their Avon rep is not doing. That's what it tells me. But I am that person who says, feel free to take that brochure. If she can get that for you, it's fine. If she can't, my name is on the back with all my information. Feel free to reach out if you can't raise her. That is it, because she really wanted the brochure. But I don't want her to I don't want to shove it down her throat if she's already got somebody giving her a brochure. So anyway, so this is really great. Take these, you cut them up, you put it beside the basket. Actually, mine I have little miniature clipboards. So I put it on, I just take 2 or 3 miniature clipboards, put a few of them on the thing with the pen. That way, if mom is here and grandmom is here, and then she also bought her neighbor Judy, I can give all 3 of them one of those clipboards, have them fill them out together. And at the same time, I'm saying, ladies, you don't have to be present for this win. Okay. If I pull your name and number, please make sure you fill this out completely, because if you don't, I have no way to get a hold of you, and your name could be what I pull. But don't worry about getting back here. I'm not pulling it till everything's completely over anyways when I get home. That releases them, but they're like, oh, maybe she'll call me. You never know. So I love that. The other thing, as far as things that you can do to enhance your brochures, there are labels. This label here, I love this. Avon makes wrinkles disappear. This is now this is on regular paper because I didn't want to waste it, but I love this. It's got the little witches that are on there, which is and if you take this, I know I did it on white paper, but put this on orange paper, put this on green paper, put this on yellow paper, because now that black is going to bust off of that yellow and they're going to see it a whole lot better. Or you can put it on labels, whatever it is that you want to do. There's all different ways to use things like this. For me, I would take it, and if we had a skincare special, I would take that label and I would slap that label right on that page just above and think, okay, what do you want to do about that? This has always been one of my favorites. This is actually a treat for you. These are absolutely, love the big candy corn. And yes, it is some color, but it definitely is nice. Now, this is on regular paper, but I normally put this on heavier weight paper so that once I do this and I cut them out, I can fold them. And they're like little cards, which are great. Okay. And then I tape a sample on the inside. It says, contact me to order products, request a brochure, or earn money just in time for the holidays, free to join Avon. It has your name. You can put your phone number, email, all of this. You can change anything you want. If you prefer to join Avon today online, free to join, 25% commission on $40 plus beauty orders, and save when you buy for yourself. More money and to sign up, and that is on there. Now, I love that because you've just given them a sample. They're probably getting a brochure too, okay? But now the opportunity is there, and in the in-between parts here, you have got a sample taped in the inside of this. So I love this. I love this idea. I always have been using that for years. Another thing is where is the one I absolutely love? I know it's color too, but I cannot. This was so cute, and I had not seen this, so I'm pretty sure that Andrew got this somewhere else or did it himself. Talk about October recruiting flyers. I love this, but this is actually not what you think. It's not really recruiting. This is a shop with me, and I love this. Now, it says, trick or treat, want to keep updated with all the latest Avon has to offer. Join my mailing list and have an Avon catalog mailed to you every 2 weeks. Request one through Facebook and he has his business page on here. Call me and he has his phone number. And I would change that, text me, because everybody likes text much better. But again, he's had this for a while. Or shop 24/7 online, and he has a store there. Wishing you and yours a safe and but you could put this in an Avon brochure. You could put this in a little sample pack and just fold it with a piece of candy in it and say, hey, give this to your mom. These are they're gorgeous. And this is the thing, you don't need 100 of them. This is just strictly for what are you going to do for anything that you're doing that is Halloween related. So we'll put that in there too. I thought that was cool. This one is the same idea. Take me to your mummy. Inside is something just for you. Mummy treat deserves to have treats too. Look inside and then call me because there's even more to see. Now, this has things like 10% off your Avon order. Now, we know that you can do that, but you can only do that in person, or if you set up something, you'd have to send it to them. For me, I would take that off. That would be confusing. But at a time when we could do that all the time, that was really cool. There's going to be a welcome code on here. I don't know if I'll go in and take those off or not. Welcome at checkout for 20% off your order. A lot of these were free. Yeah, it's really an older one, but I love take me to your mummy. So even when mom's going through checking the candy, if they put it in the bag, oh, wow, somebody was thinking about mom walking all those miles and, this is great, but it alerts them to it. Or if you want to keep it even simpler, just put a label on the brochure that simply says, take me to your mummy, and mom will see it. So that is another thing that's very cool. And this one I had not seen. I thought this was cool. Is the same old look driving you batty? I would like to treat you to a new spectacular look before Avon. You'll discover a more beautiful you after Avon. Coupon good for a free lipstick or mascara with your first order. Share this with a ghoul friend and receive an extra gift. You could make that anything. You could make that sample packet. But look at these. Look at these with the pictures for before
I
and
can't take
after.
credit for that one either.
I don't care where you got it. I'm just so glad that you sent it to. This is great. But there's
A very good
4
friend made them.
campaigns, guys. This is spectacular. Here you got this Mrs. Frankenstein before Avon, and then this other woman after Avon. I love this. But it's the same look driving you batty. So we're going to put those on there. And all these
All
are,
of
you
those
can
are
edit.
so cute, Andrew.
Aren't they cute? They are so adorable.
Has to be
Kim's on,
compliments to
everybody.
the
Say
creator.
hi. Yeah, so if you're looking for something new, how great is this? I mean, you could put this on the front of the catalog, you could put this in the catalog and just set it, whatever it is that you wanted to do. But I love this, but you're going to be able to change what you want to get. Maybe you're like, you send somebody to me, it's going to be a deluxe sample pack, or maybe a free eyeliner. You know what I mean? Or a free lipstick, whatever. Think about the lip thing we're getting ready to have in 22. You could actually get a few extras of those and be like, yeah, they did. I'm putting the lipstick in there, for them when they order. Or if they do order, simply put it in a box and mail them something. Mail them a lipstick, but keep it. You need to think, great idea, but how does this idea work for me? Great idea, but what can I offer my customers according to where I'm at on my budget, on my time? Please tell me they'll be shared on there. Yes, Kim, I'm going to. I just downloaded these today. They will be, but I wanted to show you guys. I'm going to take all of these, and again, they're probably not all going to be edited, but you can edit them, okay, and be able to do what you want to do with them. So those are just simply a few that I thought were great. I was just massively, like, I was shouting praises to Andrew today, big time, because I was like, oh my gosh, look at all this great stuff. It's good. Okay, and talking briefly about campaign 23, we know the deluxe palette is coming. Yes, baby.
I promise I'm paying attention, but I'm working too.
Baby, look, I know you just
Actually,
take it in.
Well, I just reached out to every customer I have ever had to see who would like a new book.
Oh, so you busy, girlfriend. You busy.
Ooh,
Yes,
go get
I
it,
like that
girl.
kind of busy,
Yeah,
whether you're paying
they're
attention or
starting
not.
to roll in with
I
people
love
that
that.
have
I
their
love that.
addresses. So
Watch out, everybody. Amy's back in the game. Just saying. Watch out.
Whoop, whoop.
hey, I'm doing good so far. Campaign 22 is $400.
I love it. That is
Yeah.
awesome.
Whoop, whoop.
We have the FMG Glimmer Glow Up, the mega palette. Guys, it will shock me if these will last. They are $22, regularly $45. You better be turning these people on ahead of time and telling them, if this is something you want, you better let me know before the campaign becomes live, because I'm going to need to order them the first day, or they're going to need to go on the first day or not get it. This is going to be true for a lot of stuff. I'll tell you, the second biggest seller is going to be the Crave set. The Crave set is going to be huge because whether they're young, old, older, or ancient, everybody likes the Craves, which is good.
I'm going to need
And
both of those, please.
yeah, I hear you. Yes. And holiday exclusive, this is the only place you can get the golden sugar cookie. So the sugar cookie is in here and you cannot get that separately. So again, if you're like somebody who they like sugar cookie or whatever that looks like for them, you need to say this is the only way you can get it is if you get this set. And I thought that was genius of them to do that, saying, yep, you're going to have to get this. The set is going to be $25, regularly $45, and you are going to get pumpkin latte, salted caramel, cherry creamsicle, strawberry glaze, and of course the golden sugar cookie. Okay, so those are the things that I'm going after along with these, because look, for every kid who wants to start wearing makeup, this is great because none of them are off the chart like crazy colors like some of them. for every teenager, for everybody who's looking for a stocking stuffer or that gift for a gift exchange. These are the things that people are going to want. So love these. Also, this will be another big seller is going to be the nail press-ons because they are back. Color Street is losing their mind because we have starting to develop our own. I'm pretty sure we're going to see more are going to come from the wondering how many people are actually what's going on here, guys? Everything froze. Why did everything freeze?
You froze for a second, but then came back.
Okay, am I back now? Because it's showing me that everybody is frozen. I'm back. As long as you can hear me, that's all I care about. Okay. But I love these because they are $8 each, regularly $10. And I think we're going to see these sell out quick. So again, when I say, I would be the person who every day in my group would be campaign 23 is coming and I'm going to put my top 10 things that I believe that if you don't get them at the beginning of the campaign, they're going to sell out. That would be me because I know it will. And so either you want me to get this for you so I can get it to you, or you need to make sure you go on this day. And then the day before they can do that, again, we're talking 23. Before they can do that, reminder, all those who wanted this, you better be ready to order tomorrow because I'm telling you they won't be around long. It's probably going to be the same way for the Beauty Caddy too. The Beauty Caddy, we haven't had one of those in a while, and the mini brush kit. So I'm a little bit excited about a lot of these. Then of course we have the peppermint line from the bubble bath to the body lotion and the shower gel and the spray. So for people who like all that peppermint, they're going to love it. And then of course we have our hand creams and our lip balms. The things that we're known for are coming and they're coming strong. And I love that. And then what about this? What about the Skin So Soft in the holiday? This will be another thing. You'll be able to get it, but this one here that has a design on it, you better be ready to grab it fast and fierce. I'm probably going to grab 5 of them when they're available, 10, maybe more, just so I have them. So when people go, oh no, I can't get it, I can say, I got you covered. I got this for you. So think about that. They're coming out too with the Propolis Thera Honey Me Smooth Hair Kit. I love this because again, it is a package deal where it makes a great gift, but people can try this themselves. Let me see what else we have. 23 is a really, really awesome book. I love this. The Equinox LX Platinum, they're going to have a special box for that. They're also going to be doing a new Ultimate SPF 25. I love that they're doing these in the special boxes too, where they can get these. They don't have to get the whole line, but for those who like the platinum day or who like the ultimate day, they're going to make it to where they can get them, which I think is wonderful. Let me see. They have the Gents Holiday coming out with the Gentology, which Lee loves. He uses that all the time. He doesn't use the Mesmerize, but boy, he does like that Gentology. So that's good stuff. The Haiku's coming out. The Rare Pearls are coming out. And let's not even talk about the holiday jewelry. You know that's going to be created. Yeah. With national supply chain issues, some of our most popular products are going to sell out long before the holidays. If you see something you like, absolutely, Andrew. Andrew, that is not too far from the truth either. So that is absolutely spot on. Let them know. One, this is Christmas. There is nobody who carries an extended inventory for holiday product. Avon used to, which was crazy because then they're left and they're trying to sell it at Easter time, which made no sense to me. But considering there's only going to be so much, oh, that's beautiful, Janae. People are starting to come back to me now. I'm just looking. She's
It's a
showing the
lot
palette,
smaller
which
than
is
I thought it would
absolutely,
be
it is.
too. So it's more
Yep,
compact. You can fit it in
absolutely.
your purse, which is great.
Yep, I love
But
that they're doing more stuff like that. Everything they need right there. They got the bronzer, they got the blush, they got all the colors. It's
oops, sorry.
perfect. All right,
And
let's
also
see
with the
here.
holiday jewelry, Molly, I don't remember which which campaign it is or which what's new I ordered it from, but I didn't even notice there was a $30 bundle of the holiday jewelry.
I don't know where they saw that either. Do you know I saw that?
Yes. I
It's
saw it
in
on
the
I
Facebook.
missed
demo.
that. I missed
I
that
ordered it
completely.
with
It's in
my
the demo
last
book.
one and it came through. It arrived on Saturday. I haven't had a chance to open the
Did
boxes,
it?
but it was
Okay.
$30
Yeah,
and it was
it's
a
in the
bunch of the holiday.
it's in
I'm
the
like,
what's
I
new
don't
I
even
book.
thought
miss
you
stuff
were
like that, but I missed it. I missed
How
it.
did you miss it, Molly? It's in the what's new book.
I don't know. I obviously was having a moment or something. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's
I
in
love
the book.
the Winter Wonderland collection. I'm not even a necklace
I got too
person,
much
but I
screen
gotta tell
time,
you,
man.
I love the
Sitting
necklace.
in a bright screen, it's gonna make it hard.
Absolutely gorgeous.
So good.
And then they have, I mean, again, they are on point with the
Are you
jewelry. On
dehydrated?
point. There's just no other way to put it. They are on point. The pajamas, I'm wondering how long do they last? I can't tell you. For sure, I can't tell you, but I guarantee you.
I've been telling the teachers that I have. Sorry, Molly.
That's okay. I thought she was saying something. But fa la 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 la, which is great, and then the glowing star pajamas, slippers, you know how that rolls. Once they're gone, they're gone. They probably won't be back. So it is very much okay for you as a
Many of them
rep to
aren't
say,
available yet, too.
I know that. No, talked to Michael the other day about this. He was in the exec group telling us that a lot of the things have just not been loaded up
Come in.
yet because
Okay.
of quantity issues. And they are waiting for some stuff. I'm not going to lie. It may be that we get some stuff later and we're going to be able to make a mad dash. You know what's the only great thing about that? Is by the time we are done with Christmas, selling for Christmas, people are still buying for Christmas with Avon. Think
Yes.
about it. 23 is in a few weeks. So even if it's not available right away, when Avon says, make sure you join the list to be notified, because when Avon says it's here now and it's ready,
You better get it.
everybody thinks campaign 26 is like the end of December. No, it's not. No, it's not. Campaign 2 is kind of like the end of all that. So put in for that join list, take the list and tell your customers as soon as it's here that you will let them know. You will let them know so they can get right on an order or they can order it through you. The luminary, of course, absolutely gorgeous. The flameless candles. We have the new Far Away Beyond Intense.
I
There
like
is
the
so much.
ornaments,
Yeah, the ornaments are absolutely gorgeous. And
especially
hey,
the
and
Christmas star.
talk
Oh,
about
I got
Kristen, talk
those.
about stocking stuffers. We've got the car air fresheners. Again, the man in your life, the guy in your life, the kid in your life who's a new driver, the nephew that you don't know what to get them, and to get a couple of these, $5.99 each, orange blossom and white cotton. These are perfect. And these are things in your groups or when you're out there saying, do you need some stocking stuffers? Look what we have, but you better get them quick because we don't know how long they're going to last. It should always be an urgency to get now, which is good. Now, the wow deal, which is going to be coming in 23, is is $30 for us, everybody, and you can sell it at $50 or you can break it up, and that's going to be the hydrofusion nighttime facial treatment, the skin so soft radiant moisture bonus size bath oil. That's just the radiant moisture. And then Dr. Belmure's advanced Sika recovery cream and the physiogel uh, daily moisture therapy body lotion. Okay, so that's what everybody's getting, which is cool. Okay, $50, but $30 for us, and you can do it any way that you want to, which is cool. Okay, wait a minute. Is this the wow deal that y'all are talking about?
Yep.
Yes.
I didn't miss it. I just didn't get to that page yet. That's all it was. So y'all quit judging me right now. You quit
But the
judging
crazy
me.
part
Oh
is, I
my
think
God.
it's already available on our websites for our customers.
Oh, I love that. Okay, your cost, all 7 for $30. Customer price, all 7 for $50. But what I love, especially all you people who are doing events, you can break that up. You could make it look, even if there's think about this.
Mystery grab
If
bag.
it's 30, yeah, it could be. Absolutely. Or you could sell each one for $10. There are what, 7 pieces? 7
Break it up.
pieces. Break it up in $10 a piece. Are you kidding? That is, to me, this would be worth buying 2 or 3 of these bundles and being able to say every day in your group, here's a special. I have 3 of these. I have 3 sets of these and they're $10 a piece. This is what I have. How many can I ship you? Whatever that looks like. So that's really a great deal. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to put that on my add-on order for sure. So
I'm definitely
23.
and
Do what, Kim?
oh, sorry. I was just saying, yeah, I'm going to need to get a bunch of that stuff for my live event coming up next month.
That's what I mean, Kim, and stuff like that is huge. I mean, I know it's like, oh, well, you can get, and this is what's cool. Think about this. You could say each separate thing is $10, or you can get all of these for $50.
Ooh, I like that.
Think about that. $10 a piece. I have you if you had 5 bundles of that. If you had 5 bundles which cost you $150 and you said, I have $5 now. I got 5 sets of these. You can have all 7 pieces of this for $50 or it's $10 a piece for each one. If think about if you sold 3 bundles just all separately, that's money in your pocket, guys. Money in the bank for you, cha-ching for sure, as Linda Montavon would say.
I'm
So,
just scared about my customers not being able to get it in time.
well, maybe we always have that, but you know what? Why not get a couple of them yourself so that the worst thing that happens is they pay $3 shipping to have it mailed to them from you. I mean, I wouldn't recommend if you don't think you're going to sell 10 sets, don't get 10 sets. But what if you got 2 sets, 3 sets, whatever that looks like for you and say, you may be able to get these on the site now, but right now, this is all I have in hand. For the live event, I think that could be huge for you.
Yeah.
So not going overboard, but to be able to say then you'd make $70 if you sold them all separately, but together to know that they can save $20 and you're going to sell it to them for $50, that's huge. If you still have some left, you know what? After Christmas, you have another live event and you cut it down even more. You paid $30. Hey, for all of these together, I'm going to give it to you for $30. If not, it's going to be $5 a piece for each one. Think about it. I mean, there's always a way to do it as long as you're on brand to do it. So, but think about what you're going to do before everybody just starts going and buying them. But some of this stuff, and by the way, Avon gives us some great pictures to use, but nothing's better than you getting on there going, let me show you this. Let me show you. See, this one comes here. This is what it is. All 5 are in this box. To be able to show them. Live streaming is absolutely great. So that is always a win-win-win. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. So,
I have a
Avon,
question, Molly.
yes.
Sorry.
That's okay.
It's about, you said order them the first day that they're available, but I feel like I always miss that somehow. I feel like the first day of our campaign, stuff is already out and I missed it because I'm not getting notifications or something, or I try to get it in the what's new and it says available in the next campaign and then I miss it.
Well, what I would tell you is this. If you're ordering as a representative, the way I keep track of it is our meetings. We know that we had a meeting now. It's always Monday before the closeout. We close out tomorrow, which means on Wednesday, anything that's in the what's new from what will be in 22 then. So anything that's in the what's new from 23 and 24 is available for you. So that's the day that I go to say, what am I? We know we're only allowed, unless it's otherwise specified, 2 of each thing in here. That's just the rule across the board. But like for the book, let's say it's something that's in campaign 22 that you wanted from the what's new, but now it's there. Your customers actually can go tomorrow, because tomorrow for eStore customers is when campaign 22 opens up. But for us,
Okay.
it doesn't happen till Wednesday.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because so think about the meetings kind of like or you know what, Kim, you got your phone. What you need to do is put closeout Tuesday for tomorrow, starting with that Tuesday, and then every 2 weeks. You need to put closeout Tuesday every 2 weeks. And when you do that, closeout Tuesday means to you, your customers can start ordering from that next campaign on that Tuesday. The representative can't order until Wednesday. That's how
Gotcha.
I just do everything based on closeout Tuesday, and that tells me that okay, e-store customers can order it then. I can order it the next day for whatever I want.
Okay.
So that might help you like going forward too, especially with events and stuff. That makes me, when I see closeout Tuesday, and you can also pick when it's going to let you do that. So like on that Monday, I have that I want to be reminded 24 hours ahead of time of my closeout Tuesday. So when I get that reminder, that tells me I need to pull out my what's news and my current catalog for the next campaign. And I need to have picked out exactly what I'm going to do. And I need to do it on Wednesday, and customers need to start doing it on Tuesday, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Good. Does anybody have anything else? No? Okay.
I have a
Good.
few of the demos if anyone wants to see anything real quick.
Anybody want to see anything?
Andrew's like, yes. Which one do you want to see? Okay, so
Sure.
I
What you got,
have
girl?
What demos do you have already? Let me see.
So I have the peppermint. I have all the peppermint stuff. I'm trying not to like show my face clearly because again, busted. So we're just gonna ignore that. It's an illusion.
Oh, you are beautiful.
Oh, I love you. And then the lotion.
Nice.
Or this is the shower gel, excuse me. The shower gel. This is the body lotion. And the body mist for the peppermint delight. And actually isn't like an overbearing minty smell like I was expecting. No, surprisingly, no, it's not. It's like if you were to go to Bath and Body Works to get a scent,
I can't go in Bath and Body Works.
I know you can't.
Is it strong peppermint, Janae, or
Amber.
is it mixed with something else too?
Like, I don't want to do the mist because the mist usually
I have the bubble bath.
Alcohol in it makes it smell. I'm trying to open the lotion, y'all. Bear with me. It's like a subtle smell. Like, I can't really describe it. It's not loud. Like, I could put this on and I won't smell like Bengay, if that makes sense. It'll just be like a light mint scent.
All the time, anyways.
I know, right? Hashtag getting older.
Right.
And then this is the Smooth Me or Honey Me Smooth Propylathera.
I want that just because I want the little travel things again.
I think the box is super cute, personally. Because I was like, you can reuse this for stuff too.
I thought the box was super cute too.
Yeah, I was like, this looks really adorable. So yeah, it's like the trial sizes.
And look how well it's put together on the inside. That is really, I love the way it's not just thrown in there the way old Avon used to do. Everything's got a place, which is nice.
For anyone who's tried that shampoo line, I have a customer that the avocado shampoo didn't help with at all for her frizz. How effective is that with frizzy hair?
Oh, it works wonders. I love it. I use it on me and my kids.
If you use the leave-in conditioner, it works better. Mine's not that frizz as much, but being in the South,
I'm trying to one-hand this if y'all
Andrew,
can't tell.
the other thing that you can recommend to her is if we still have it, the argan oil that we had. That was amazing for my frizzy hair.
I don't think we have it anymore.
I've used that product in the past.
Yeah, I think it's
Do we still have that? I thought they discontinued that.
Yeah, no, I think it's completely gone.
No. Okay. Well, I'm going to enjoy the last of my bottle, but.
I thought they did. I could be wrong. I just thought they did.
I really miss Lotus Shield. That was a great product. I sold the heck out of that one.
I love the Lotus Shield too.
I sold so much of that one.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
have a
so
lot of
this is
people still
the
looking for it.
this is the Starry Night eye palette.
Up, Janae. Up, up, up. I
Like,
can't see
I
it.
didn't
Up,
even,
up.
yeah,
Sorry.
I was like, I
Oh,
didn't
okay.
even open mine. I just put it right in my Christmas box. Beep.
Look how
Ah,
pretty
Everything's
it
labeled in
is.
the
I love
Ziploc.
that
that
palette.
is pretty. Look at the colors.
Yeah, I
They're
always
It
pretty.
is so pretty. I love this green right here. This shimmer. Oh,
the sparkly green. That's like a total
it
Christmas
just makes
green.
me think about like New Year's Eve, like all the
Yeah.
sparkle, glitz, and glam. Obviously, you can do it for Christmas too,
I
but
don't want
New
to think
Year's is
about
what
New
comes
Year's
to mind.
this year.
Your pizza's done. Are you hungry? Okay. Okay, go sit down and I'll
It's
bring
a
your plate,
birthday that I
okay?
want to get.
Yeah, she's sleeping.
So this is
And then I did get a chance to smell the Far Away Beyond Intense fragrance that's coming. It actually doesn't smell that bad.
Is that the purple one? That was the best
I
one
like
at a
that one.
conference out of all three. That
Because I'm
everyone
You know what?
agreed
usually,
I
was the
just
look,
same.
I'm
tried
usually not a
the
huge Far Away
Santal for the
fan.
first time. I like that one a lot too.
Yeah, I'm like, usually I don't like Far Away. It doesn't smell, to each his own. That's all I'm going to say. So I'm going to say, just
Oh,
leave it at
girl,
that.
look at your face.
Just,
Tell
I'm
me
not
how you
going
really feel about it.
to. Zoe, it's in the sink now, okay? Please go to the playroom for a moment. And she's like behind me, like, put it in
For
the
a
sink.
month.
Put
Yeah,
it in
go right now for a month.
These are
Oh
the
yeah, I got those. Yeah, they're so nice. Look at those.
I didn't take them out of the pack yet. I will. Do you want your food? Okay, you have to sit down first. Please go to the playroom so I can get your plates. Okay. Because you're currently just jumping and saying the same thing over and over again. I'm not jumping. Do y'all hear jumping? Because you can hear her jumping, saying she's not jumping. Mama Molly, come get your grandchild. Okay.
I heard nothing
Leave her
about
alone. That child does
jumping.
no wrong. Leave her alone.
Come get your grandchild. That's all I gotta say. But now I saw that I think it's either this one or the other one is already sold out online. It's either this one or the red one. It's sold out, but
I
they're
love
super
the red
cute.
I
one.
like the red. Those are
They're
cute.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
the
the
red
red
I
one.
one.
think we're going to see more of those forthcoming at the beginning of the year. I think once they see how well these have gone over, I think Color Street's about ready to lose some of their customers, sadly,
And
if we have them.
I thought this one was super cute.
That is cute. That's the one I was looking at. That is beautiful.
Is
Mama
Janberry
Molly.
even still around too? Because
Janberry
And I'm
Janberry
not a
is
huge.
not,
started those.
but Color Street is.
Okay, Janberry's
Yeah,
not, but Color Street is. Okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
Janberry they sold their company like a few years back, I believe.
Hey,
If I'm
what's
not
the
mistaken.
ETA? Did anybody ever give an ETA on nail polish other than coming soon?
We're not going to
That's what
see nail polish till 2022.
Yeah, I was gonna say our
And
last
I
I saw
think
it
this
was
is
next year.
part. I think
Oddly
this is
enough,
all part.
2022 is only a couple months away.
I know. No, when I say 2022, I mean in
Like the end of the year.
2022 sometime. I don't know. I know they're working on it, but I think, just my opinion, they haven't told me. I think they're
What
trying
type
to
of
see how
lid does it
stuff like
have?
this is.
It's got
The
which I'm
new ones?
grateful for.
Awesome. I love the new lids.
I was like, I love it. You don't
So
have to
much
twist it
better. You
off
ain't gotta
now.
hold it and do it and
You
then
don't
just
have to
retract
twist it
it.
off. Yeah, that's nice.
Yes.
I love the little mini hand ones
So
like
I'll
that.
probably give these away as like little gifts for $60+ orders, or maybe just a referral gift.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go live tonight in my VIP group to show like some of the demos that I currently have on hand, so that way my customers that are already itching to see, because one of them's already
I
two
just
of
sold a
them
big
already
chunk
want to
of some
order.
of our Christmas decor already.
Huh?
I already sold some of our Christmas decor.
Yeah, I'm trying to get customers on board now because I'm like, when it's popular, it will sell out like that before the campaign
It
even
will.
begins. And I'm
It
just
will.
like, you better jump on it
Hey, I
now while you
already
have the
sold a big
opportunity.
chunk of our house products that we got that magically appeared that we knew nothing about.
Yeah, I was like, that's great.
Microwaves and the
I
microwavable
thought that was pretty
lid.
cool.
Yeah,
Look,
I
I
mean,
that's
wish you would
nice.
have known about it if you didn't say something, Amy.
6
Yeah, I
things. Yeah,
know.
well,
I'm so
Daniel,
happy about that.
Mm-hmm.
my friend Daniel shared it. So I
That's
was like, "Where
cool.
did you
Very
find
cool.
that from?" So
Oh,
like,
the ramen. The
I put
Ron is
it in
gone
my
again. I
Facebook,
saw.
put it on my group. Next thing I know, my mom and my grandma instantly ordered, and then a friend ordered, and then I ordered something.
I
Yeah,
love
that's
it.
very cool. That is very cool.
But that's all the demos I have right now. I already showed y'all the mega palette, and I think that's it. So
Oh, I love it. Okay. All right. So homework for the two bags, two Avon bags or the visor, um, is going to be what that we've talked about tonight. What are you guys going to be using? What are you doing with this? What was your favorite flyer? These are things I'm looking for. What are your favorite flyers out of campaign 23? Uh, what are you looking for? What do you think is going to be one of your biggest sellers? And how are you driving the urgency for your customers that they need to know, hey, you need to get on this. You need to get on this. And if you normally send your campaign 23s out later, my advice is send them out earlier if you do it through campaign mail or next few campaigns. Get them out sooner. So what if they order ahead of schedule? At least you have the
It
order
might
then.
be too late for 23. I ordered my 24s already.
Okay, is that what we're on? 24 might be.
For campaign
Might
mailer, it
be.
is. Because a couple days ago, they were on like the very last rung for 23.
Of
I put in
23? Okay.
24. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's probably what it is. So you wanna get on it, or either that, or when they try to order. Look, I'm letting even all my e-store customers know if something happens and you can't get it from Avon, please contact me because I could have it in stock. So that's another thing to let them know, because what if it's just one customer who wants one of the Christmas things that's $44.99? That's award sales for you. That's huge. And you split the postage with it and get that son of a gun mailed to them if they're not local. So there are ways to get that done. Okay. So homework is to please email me. Don't text me because I'll always lose it because I get 158,000 texts a day. That's an exaggeration, but at least 70 a day. So make sure you email me at molly7720@gmail.com for those who don't have it. If you're watching this on the replay, please know that you have to watch this and send an email within 48 hours of receipt of the replay, please. So what is it that you like? If you're interested in any of these, you'll be able to look in the Team Onward group. I will share all of these into the group. And that way you guys can take them and change them and do whatever you want to. I'm going to put them in
Molly,
as
can you
is.
just reconfirm what flyers for the homework you were talking about?
Any of them.
Okay.
Any of the ones that I showed. So for you, Kim, because you came on late,
Yeah.
like when you see them in the group and you look at them, what flyers are you going to be using? What is helpful to you? How do you plan on using some of these? Because the structure here isn't to always use them as they are. Use them and make them your own so that it's what your customers want. Because some of these that Andrew had sent to me are definitely from long before LG took over, but they're still
Uh-huh.
great flyers. We just got to change the wording. But I'm
Gotcha.
not putting in any of the PDFs that can't be changed. I'm doing everything where you guys can change it. So
Okay.
you'll be okay. You'll be able to edit it if you need to with your info. Okay.
Awesome.
Um,
Thank you.
you are welcome. Now, guys, the next meeting is supposed to be October 11th. My surgery is the 7th. I don't know if I'll be on here or not, but if I am, you will get an invite. That's the only way I know to do it, that you will get an invite. If you're interested in how everything goes, um, I will have Lee making posts in both groups and on his page too. But any post about me will be, if you're not his Facebook friend, because he's weird about his Facebook friends because he doesn't want all Avon people. So if you're not his Avon friend, or whatever that looks like, he will put anything about me public so that everybody will know. So all I ask of you is to keep me in your prayers. I won't have a time for the surgery until the day before. They won't give me that till the day before. My sons will be down here on Wednesday, and my cousin is coming down from Maryland to help in my recovery. So I will have more than enough recovery with Ann here and the boys doing my bidding. And let's hope that they get this thing and we get it behind me. And if you've shared the GoFundMe, can I just say I appreciate you? There's some who have. I mean, I've got some people, they're sharing it every day, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is amazing, because some people don't follow me who follow you, even Avon reps. Some of them mad at me. You know how that roll. But if you can share it, that would be great. What I would do is don't just share it. What I'm figuring out is that Facebook is really good about shadowing GoFundMe. So what happens is you put a post up and you put the post up, and then in the comments you put the GoFundMe and tell them they can find it there. That's the best way to do it. We have gotten more engagement with that than we have just posting it and putting a post. You are not bothering you're not bothering me or Lee by reaching out, but obviously I don't know what shape I'll be in after the 7th. So the sooner I can contact with you guys, I will. Let's pray God just gets me through this, and we'll be back to business as normal in a couple of weeks. Don't know what recovery time will be yet, but I know I'll be in the hospital a couple of days, so it's not going to be in and out. But we're going to be okay. God's got this. He's got this, so we will figure it out.
Amen.
But other than that, that's what we'll do. It could be that we just get on here, and I might have people like, Janae and Amy and Andrew kind of take it over, and I can be on listening, and you guys can just kind of get together and talk. If we do that, that will be great. It won't be anything I have planned out, but it's still always good to get together as a team. So maybe we can do that. I'll just be in
You can
bed.
show off
You
demos.
guys can be talking from me.
We got you.
We'll have some of the
We
Christmas
could just
demos
have
by
a
then.
group
We may just
meeting.
do a meeting
There
to show
you
them
go.
the
You'll
Christmas
have
demos.
Christmas demos,
Yeah.
and we can do them. And it'll give me something then to be able to send out to the reps who can't make this live. So that would
Right.
be a good thing too, because I can always do that. Okay. So
Let us know.
tomorrow is closeout Tuesday. So if you haven't put your orders in, let's get your orders in and make it count. Get your demos, because if nothing else, even if it's not something you want, buy the demos. You can find somebody to buy your demos, which is good for sure. So, just put it out there and sell them. So get what you can so that you can show people live what you got going on. Get out there with these events. I will take these flyers and put them in the group tonight. So take a look, use what you can, and then on your homework, just let us know how you're using this stuff and what you're going to do moving forward. Okay?
Thank you.
All right.
Love
Love you
y'all. Have
guys.
a
Take
great
care.
week.
See you later.
Bye.
Hey, thank you.
Bye.